it's well documented that you were the victim of a very violent attack in 2008. But thinking of where you were then to where you are now, I mean, how do you pick yourself up and make that journey?
I think it's important to be really honest, and anyone who has been through any kind of disease, disability, sickness, trauma will know sometimes you can't pick yourself back up, and there are those dark days, and actually that's okay, and we should normalise that, you know. And I think for everybody in varying degrees, trauma is a fact of life, but it needn't be a life sentence. So I think you have to go through that and you have to surrender, and sometimes in life you have to let go of what you thought should happen and live in what is happening. And then, you know, when you have a support network and you let people in, you move forward and you start to live in the present tense, not the past, not the future, and that's a more healthy place to be.
Oh, you're such an incredible person. You really are. Like, and within a year of the attack, you actually set up the Katie Piper Foundation. So for anyone at home that doesn't know about it, can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I was really fortunate to have a lot of my acute care in the NHS in London, but a lot of my rehab and my scar management wasn't available anywhere in the UK, and I had to go abroad to France. So after my story went public, it attracted a lot of attention, a lot of news stories, and I thought, well, I could really do something with this platform. And I decided, first of all, just to raise money so that other people could have grants to go to the same treatment I went to in France. And then the charity sort of grew and grew, and we formalised, and fast forward 12, 13 years later, we have the first rehab centre here in the UK, and we have inpatients right now having treatment. So we have a kind of physical side where we fund physiotherapy, psychotherapy, OTs, but we also have a wellbeing arm where we help people go back into society, prepare for jobs, dating, connecting with others who've been through similar things. So yeah, a one-stop shop for a burn survivor.
You mentioned your books about affirmations, because faith is a big thing for you.
That's right, yeah. It was something I came to later in life, a Christian faith. I'm not raised like that, and it was actually something in my own recovery that helped me understand what had happened to me, make sense of it, release any anger. It was very healing and cathartic for me.
OK, because this is hump day. You know, it's Wednesday.
Oh, of course.
I actually didn't even know what hump day was until like very recently. Yeah. I thought it was something else.
Well, we won't go there.
It could be too, you know what I mean?
Well, you never know. Might get you over your slump. It just might. But do you have an affirmation for days like this?
Well, shall I read you today's? Because
yes, please do.
Yeah, the affirmation book is 365.
I love affirmations, by the way. I'm big into them too.
So it's like having a diary. You have one for each day. So 1st of June is, I won't let a bad day become a bad week, bad month or a bad year. So I think this is about, you know, micro disappointments, not allowing them to spill over into your personal life, your career. And it's a bit like when you hear someone say they had a bad day and you think, well, there's 24 hours in a bad day. Was it a bad phone call, a bad interaction, a bad email? It's very rarely a bad 24 hours. So I think it's about your mindset, shifting your mindset.
Yeah.